What's up, Guardians? Hawk Gaming here with another video. Today's video is going to be how you can improve your Destiny gameplay in the Crucible. All it is a few easy tips and tricks to help improve your Crucible performance. And you'll see a difference if you continue to do these things. So without further, let's get into it. The first thing is probably the radar. Radar is so important in this game, yet it's so underrated. Radar gives you the location of your enemies. When playing PvP, if you look into your top left-hand corner, you're going to see a small circle with red dots and a white arrow in the middle. That's you, and the red dots are enemies. If you see that, you just know there's going to be an enemy in front of you, or to the left of you, or behind you, and it makes everything so much easier. I know that I probably every 3 seconds you'll see me, like I'll do a stream later, kind of showing my face and all that, and you'll see when I'm doing Crucible, every few seconds I look back at that radar and I'm like, okay, where's the next enemy? Okay, where am I going? That radar really tells me everything I need to know about where the enemies are and where I need to be going. If you can maximize using it, it's going to make the game so much easier. I know that when I started playing Destiny, I didn't really pay attention to the radar. I was getting, 10, 11 kills. And, that's not bad for a beginner and all that. But I knew that I could do so much better. And so in Destiny 2, I started using the radar, and I started kind of spotting out where the enemies are and what I should push. And now, I'm getting the top leaderboards with the kill death rate of 2.5 or above. And it just happened like overnight as soon as I started using that radar, because that radar is just so important. The next is probably going to be sliding. As I play Crucible games, I'm not noticing many people slide unless it's to evade. The really good guys slide. The really, really good guys duck, but this one's on sliding because sliding makes you invisible on someone's radar. So, I think it's pretty obvious to see that if the most important tool can't be used on you because you slide, then why wouldn't you slide? I mean, I personally, I can't slide for the life of me. I always get too caught up in the game, but I have been trying to work on this sliding thing because there's no cooldown. In Destiny 1, there was a cooldown, and it made sliding almost impossible to avoid your enemy. But with the no cooldown, you just slide up, and the enemy's going to see a blink, and a blink of red, and then it's gone. And that's going to help you get away so much faster. On top of sliding, I'd like to point out that Destiny is a vertical game. It's not just the map is there and you just shoot staying on the ground. No, you can jump. And because you can jump, you can evade even better. If someone's coming through a doorway, jump. If you ever look it up. It's shotgun trapping or shotgun camping. Now, I'm not a fan of camping, honestly, but if someone's going to rush you through a door, jump up, shotgun that dude. Or jump up, punch him, throw a grenade, or anything. It really is up to you. But if you can just jump up, and that will stop a few bullets from hitting you, that means you got the advantage. But on top of jumping, you're going to have to learn how to shoot. And this is going to take time, but you have to learn how to shoot after you've jumped, because you have to be accurate with it to get those few extra bullets in. Now, as most of you know, jumping could also be to get on, it's like parkour to get on to different ledges and all that. But I really want to maximize the importance of jumping, because jumping is just such a big deal in this game. It literally will win you games if radar doesn't. This next one I'm not proud of, and I'm not personally a fan of it, but if you want to win games and you want to get that high score, team shooting has to be a part of it. Now, of course, some of you are going to be better than me, and some of you are going to hit every critical shot, and you're going to just nail these dudes, and you're going to get like 30 kills every game. But for those of you who just aren't doing the damage you want on the enemies, team shooting, sticking with a team, and 2v1ing or 3v1ing a guy is just going to make, it will melt him. They don't know what to do. They'll shoot at you, then they'll shoot at another teammate. But because it's so important, it's looked down upon, and that's probably why people don't do it so much, because they're like, oh, well, if you're not good enough to get your own kills, then why are you here? Well, we're not here to see how many kills we can, or how much kills you can get. We're here to see if our team can win. Is our team good? Can our team do it? And it's a team game. It's not PvE, one manning a mission. No, Destiny put 4 players in that match, or well, 8 technically, but 4 players, 3 other on your team, to see if you 4 can beat those 4. It's not a 1v1, 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 1v1. No, it's a 4v4. So, maximize that. And if people are going to diss you over it, team shooting, so what? I mean, so much I personally don't team shoot very often, but I'm doing it more often because I'm winning these matches with so many points. It's unbelievable. I have some people who go, well, team shooting, you must not have skill. I'm like, you know what? You don't think I have skill? Meet me in a private match. We'll 1v1 this if it really makes you feel better. But if you want to win those matches, team shoot. And speaking of shooting, weapon choice is such a big deal. It takes me like probably at least 10 to 20 games to get used to the weapon I'm using. Only using one weapon, so if there's 2 weapons, probably going to take me closer to 30 games to really get used to those weapons. And it's only because those weapons are new. You don't know the recoil on it, how fast it shoots, when you should pull the trigger gun, or trigger again. I mean, unless it's a full auto, those bursts, you want to know, when can I pull that trigger again? When can I maximize the potential of shooting as fast as I can and hit those crits? And not even crits, but hit that enemy. And so, weapon choice. I personally like to switch up my weapon choice every few games, so I'm remembering and I keep using that same weapon. But I'm not going to use like a Wardrift coil in a match if I haven't used it in a while. I have to first I use it in PvE just to get used to the recoil, but then it goes to PvE. PvE, they'll get used to the recoil. Then I go to PvP. Makes everything so much easier when I just get used to that weapon. And don't be using PvE weapons in PvP. If it's not very good in PvP, don't use it. I mean, you can if you want, but if you're trying to get those kills, use something that's going to get those kills. You know what I mean? And my last point is don't dedicate to a kill. If there's 3 enemies, shoot one if you see him, but if 3 more start rushing you, run away. You don't need that kill. It's not worth you dying. Just find another enemy. But at the same time, if you see them and you end up going to shoot out with them, stay on that enemy till he dies. Because if you keep switching, they're going to keep regenerating their health, and it's just going to be a mess until you die. So that's probably my last point. I am going to make one thing, or point one thing out. I have come up with a schedule that I will be posting later. I still have to come out with my Twitter account, which I'll be posting my schedule on, but the plan is at least one video every week, and they'll probably be posted Friday every week. I'm going to try and get those videos out by 5 o'clock, 5 p.m. that is, every Friday, at least one video, and then I'll just continuously post on my my Twitter that's coming out. But if you guys enjoyed this video, hit a like, share it, and subscribe for more content. Thank you for watching. This is Hawk Gaming. Peace.